Hello, everybody. It's Zach here from RealEstateLicenseWizard.com. Today, we're talking about the Habendum Clause, which has to deal with real estate contracts. Now, the Habendum Clause typically is a section of a contract that deals with rights or to whom or what is granted, but more on that later. So, in this video, as always, we will talk about the definition, how it deals with real estate, and what to remember for the real estate exam. So, for starters, for those of you who don't know, a clause identifies a particular section of a real estate contract. In real estate, there are many different types of clauses, and you are likely to see many of them on your real estate exam. So it's super important to understand them. So let's define this clause. Let's define the Habendum Clause. So the Habendum Clause is a statement in a contract that describes the rights or interests being given. It almost always begins with the words to have or to hold. Therefore, it is often called the to have or to hold clause. So let's explain it more simply than that. The Habendum Clause tells the buyer or leasee exactly what they are getting. For example, on one form of real estate contract, let's say a timeshare lease, the clause will outline the specific percentage of ownership being transferred, and it'll add, any other related timeshare related restrictions and interests and things like that. So it's worth noting the content of the Habendum Clause varies somewhat, depending on the exact contract. Obviously, a timeshare lease is going to be much different than a standard home deed. But either way, the Habendum Clause is always a section where ownership is defined. Fun fact, many states, such as Pennsylvania, require certain contracts to have a Habendum Clause in order for the contract to be officially recorded and legally recognized. So, what do you need to know for the real estate exam? Well, for the exam, you need to remember exactly what the Habendum Clause is. A question on the exam you might see is a list of a bunch of different clauses, and you may need to distinguish which is which. So remember, the Habendum Clause is a statement in a real estate contract that describes the estate or interests granted. But yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know about the Habendum Clause. This video is part of our Answering Real Estate Exam series, where we go over specific vocab and topics for the real estate exam. Please check out the rest of those videos so you're prepared as possible for the real estate exam. If you do have any other questions, comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more real estate exam related stuff. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Zachary Smiggle. As always, make today magical.